Hello, my name is Rich. I use the he, him pronouns, and you're watching my YouTube channel where I play amazing tabletop role-playing games with friends. Or perhaps you're listening to the Open Hearth all-in podcast feed of actual play. If so, hey, it's a mostly visual game we're playing over Zoom, but I'll do my best to keep you abreast of what's going on, and you can ignore all the weird hand waving that I do from time to time when I run games and get excited. We are in our first full session of Nahual. This is a game about mestizo angel hunters, created by Miguel Angel Espinosa, distributed by Magpie Games. It is a very cool game that I like quite a lot. I am going to, with the best heart and intentions, try to have to speak words correctly that are outside of my bailiwick or normal um, pronunciation type. I'm from the south of the United States, so while I we did have a large number of Mexicanos who came up where I'm from, in where I grew up in East Tennessee, there were a lot of folks who came up and helped with strawberries and tobacco when I was growing up, and I went to school with a number of Mexicanos. I did not speak the language. I took a couple of years of it, but that was so long ago that it's far, far from my brain. But I'll do my best, and we'll have fun with it. So we're at our first full session. I'd love to go around the horn and have folks introduce themselves, just so we have an idea of your voice, and then we will, if you could, just give us what playbook you're playing, and it's a brief, not a paragraph. You don't need to go that in depth, but just like a sentence or so about your character. I'm going to start from the right-hand side of our character keeper, heading towards the left, which means Dom. Sorry, you picked one on the end. That means you have to go first, but I won't always make you go first. Just this one time, probably.
That Rich. Yeah, so hello, my name is Dom, he, him, and I'll be playing Paz, they, them, who is the Laguaque playbook, essentially the opossum. They're basically a little bit of I'm not imagining them as a party animal, but they're the mischievous party member that has money on demand and probably like a few underhanded tactics in order to gain that capital, which may or may not come much to the dismay of the rest of the party. But we'll see as Paz's schemes might already put them in quite a bit of trouble before the game had begun.
Thank you, Dom. Moving left is our friend Casey. Introduce yourself. Tell us about your character if you can.
Yeah, hey, I'm Casey. I use he, him. I'll be playing Roman, also he, him. Roman is the Pero playbook. So kind of a scruffy looking, 2 days no shave kind of guy. Beat up leather jacket, loyal to his friends, dangerous to their enemies, I think.
Nice. In the middle is Clarice.
Oh yeah, Clarice, she, her. I'll be playing Carmen, she, her. I am the mono playbook, and a little bit about Carmen is their delight for kind of tinkering around and messing with things and such. And they may or may not have taken some very nice tools from some angel. Um, totally borrowing without asking. And everybody else seems to know what happened to my brother more than I know what happened to my brother, apparently. Yeah.
That's right. Your lovely brother Raoul, who most everyone is glad is gone, but maybe not you. Heading further to the left on the character keeper, which means is Juniper. You're up. Please introduce yourself. Tell us about your character.
Hello again. I am Jennifer, she, her, and I'm playing Inez, the jaguar, who goes by she, they pronouns. And she cares a lot about the barrio, but apparently shows that through taking care of things violently, which may have led to poor Raul's um, unfortunate demise. So, yeah. Let's hope that doesn't become a huge problem later, right, guys? Of
Sure, you'll get a pass. No problem at all.
course.
And then last of the list, but highest above because of the playbook chosen. Fumi, introduce yourself. Tell us about your character, please.
Hello, I'm Fumi. I'll be playing, it's like Angela, it's like Alaguila. It's like basically presumed leader. It's like stuck with the, it's like burden of having to, it's like make some tough decisions, and it's like may or may not have, it's like made some very questionable ones that will probably be haunting us throughout the story.
Yeah, this may be the pack of bad decisions. I'm quite excited. So we'll start off with the first bad decision. Your changarro, your business is a taco truck that you have audaciously named Tacos Gabriel. And oh, quick chicken. I don't think anyone has any start of session moves, right? I don't think we do. Just want to double check in case.
I don't think mine does.
Yeah, and your totem moves are only active when you have summoned your Nahual, so it'd just be your signature move. I think, yeah, we have nothing. So we get to start with the taco truck stuff. So we're going to begin with you bringing your taco truck to a hotspot to sell your tacos. Who is driving Tacos Gabriel today on this fine? I think that it is. We're going to keep it in our timeline. So it's November when we pick up, and in Durango, the weather is much more temperate, or actually much warmer. Average. Oh gosh, I have my little. No, I don't have my little converter for you, Dom. So in Fahrenheit, it is in the mid 50s here. Although 3 years ago it did snow. Not today. It's in the mid 50s. But who's driving our lovely taco truck?
You know what? I'll say Carmen's driving.
Excellent. Excellent, Carmen. How does Carmen drive? Is Carmen a skilled and careful driver, or does Carmen just get you there usually?
Carmen is a person who loves to experiment with everything they do, and that includes driving. So, in the sense of everything, they want to test how well it turns. That might be crazy turns. Uh, how they do it is, I would say, very much questionably on the street legality of things.
Well, since you're driving, you get to choose which of the hot spots. Where is it that you want to stop first? You have a list of hot spots on the
Okay.
Changarro Taco Truck tab of the Character Keeper.
That's where it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where would be a fun place for us all to start out at? Let's go with. Yeah, we'll start off going to a bar owned by a drug lord and frequented by supernatural beings.
Ooh, fun. All right. Then what happens now is that when you bring your taco truck to a hotspot to sell your tacos, you'll be rolling with hotspots marked. You'll be marking. Oh, you roll with hotspots marked, then mark that hotspot. So you get to roll our first roll of the game. Very exciting.
Oh,
No
I'm so
pressure.
sorry. Oh,
You
it's
can
gonna be so
delegate
bad.
someone else to roll
Oh no
if
no
you
no no! We'll see my bad rolls in action. What am I rolling exactly again? Is
you are
it
rolling 2d6.
2d6? Okay.
And then you would add the marked hotspots, but this is your very first hotspot, and you don't mark it until after the roll. So you have 0. So it's 2d6 plus 0.
All right. Well, this is going to be. I'm expecting all ones. Oh, okay. 2-5.
A 2 and a 5, a 7. So on a 10 plus, you get to choose one. On a 7 to 9, you choose two of the options under Expendio move. I have it highlighted. It's also on the Tacos Gabriel shirt. The barrio connection of a character comes trailing trouble of their own. This hotspot's local troubles come bearing down on you. One of your changarro's problemas comes to bear. Your changarro's problemas are old truck and hunted. And then another the fourth option you have to choose two is mark restock. Restock is also in the character keeper, and when your restock is completely full, that means you are out of supplies and product. And if you have to mark restock and can't, everyone uh, marks stress. So very
Oh,
stressful.
we always love stress. Let's see here. You know what? I feel like why not start things off for our story and all by being caught up in the local troubles of the hotspot. I feel like that just has to have something bearing down upon us. And you know what? Just it's our first bit here, so we might as well also kind of whatever troubles here cause us have us need to restock stock a little bit. So yeah.
Okay, so mark restock, and this hotspot's local troubles come bearing down on you. Excellent. So then we will mark a bar owned by a drug lord and frequented by supernatural beings. Excellent. So the first question I have is for Inez. You know the local drug lord who
Ooh,
owns this bar. We're going to call this bar La Fuenta, the fire. Sound fun?
yeah.
All right, so let me just add that in so I don't forget it. Oh, and I misspelled it. So there we go. Excellent. So you know this drug lord, and feel free to look among the locals to see if there is anyone who intrigues you to choose there. Otherwise, we can figure out who the local drug lord is. The drug lord does not connote that it has to be a masculine. It could be a feminine
Okay,
presenting
okay.
person. Yeah.
What about Mariana Cortez?
Ooh, Mariana Cortez, local drug lord who, who runs La Fuenta. Excellent. And this pause. How long have supernatural beings frequented La Fuenta? Is this a recent occurrence? Have they been here since it opened? Were they here before La Fuenta came to exist? Dom, can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
Cool. So the question I got for you is we have La Fuenta, which is the bar that is owned by our drug lord, Mariana Cortez, and it is frequented by supernatural beings. My question for you is the supernatural beings, are they a recent arrival? They just recently started coming to La Fuenta. Have they been here since La Fuenta opened? So probably many years, or were they here before La Fuenta ever existed?
I want to say that perhaps they were here before La Fuente existed.
Hmm. Excellent. Now, these supernatural beings, I'm going to throw it to the perro because you and Inez are both our threat protectors, but I'll throw it your way. These supernatural beings who have been here before La Fuenta existed, are they the spirits of the restless dead? Are they um, low level angels, or are they something else entirely?
Uh, hmm. What is it the Diableros who are the
Hmm.
hunters that like fight the angels or whatever, like create the yeah. I think that would be the answer I would like.
Okay, so this place is La Fuente, has been a hangout for Diableros for many, many years before La Fuente opened, in fact. Excellent. Thank you very much. So, as we take a look at the taco truck, you guys pull up. Tacos Gabriel, she steams and hisses a bit as you bring her to a stop, Carmen. La Fuente is, like most places in this part of Durango City, very bright and vibrant, bright yellow paint with this sunburst above the entryway. There are what appear to be stylized licks of flame along the corners of La Fuente, and there are people that mill around outside, but inside is where most of the more popular or influential Diableros are, as well as our drug lord, Mariana. Uh, when you arrive, some of the people who are milling about, they seem interested. They start to come up to the taco truck. I'm imagining you guys are set up to where you're mobile, so you can just pop open an area and sell out the side of the truck. Is that what? Just making sure we're all on the same page. Cool, 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 cool.
Mhm.
If you, as players, are like, what is my character doing in this scene? Don't forget there are duties to the bottom right hand corner that can totally be, this is the thing I'm doing when more interesting things happen. And so some of the patrons of La Fuente will queue up, and you have some angel meat that's part of your stock. You've marked
Mhm.
restock, so you're running low at this point. You'll probably need to restock before long. You also, along with the meat in your tacos, you have a supply of shingare, which is like an alcohol that is tinted with or tainted, flavored with some angel. And ask uh, ask Fumi for Angela. The shingare, does it just taste like really tasty alcohol, or does it give a different kind of intoxication because of where it originated?
I kind of feel like we have I think the basic it's like I feel like the basic mix is probably a simple intoxication and everything, and then we probably have a very certain clientele. It's like that calls for it's like that asks for some special combinations that probably do more. It's like so I guess basically the answer is it's like yes, it's like depending on what you order.
Nice, nice, cool. So, you guys set up and they queue. Some folks are ordering shingare, probably getting the like straight across the bar, not the top shelf stuff. No one who mills around outside of La Fuente is going to have the kind of dinero to pay for anything terribly interesting. Uh, and once you guys set up shop, you'll be here for a few hours. So I am curious. Um, Inez, who has been stuck on working the grill today?
I think it's pause somehow.
Nice, nice. And then who has to take orders, basically lean against the counter and take all the orders, swap around the money. I imagine that you guys have like a little Square app to where you can take some money, but there's a lot of money that changes hands because the more that the bank knows about, the worse it is for you down the road.
I think that was me because I was leaning out to look at something, and that's when people started coming to give their orders. So, kind of got stuck there, taking orders, getting payment, all that.
Excellent, excellent. Angela and Carmen, you somehow have ducked the hard work. Um, what is it that you do while Paz is working the grill and Inez is taking orders?
It's like, oh, you want me to start? See, I think for the most part, if it's like, I think it's like since Inez is the one taking orders, it's like, which is otherwise usually me or Pero because I don't, it's like trust, it's like pause with, it's like because I don't trust pause to handle payments. And I also don't quite trust Carmen. It's like to handle payments, but not as badly as Paz. But I think since it's like Inez is taking care of that for me and everything, I'm mostly bouncing it's like between it's like duties from it's like basically it's like checking on supplies, it's like making sure it's like things are it's like well maintained from it's like the truck to our it's like equipment. It's like our pans are it's like utensils, things like that, making sure orders are correct. It's like yeah, I think rather than it's like doing a it's like particular duty. I'm literally bouncing around. It's like sort of it's like checking on the operation as a whole.
Okay, so just playing Overwatch as an Agia might do. What about our Mono? What are you up to as the others are working?
I well, let's just say I'm not much of a customer service, much less am I very helpful when it comes to the grills or anything like that. So usually whenever I see the opportunity, I kind of go around doing truck maintenance, whether that's actually what anybody else wants, and all, because my informed maintenance might be a little bit more questionable and all, but I like to tinker with things, and the truck is something to tinker with. So
Hmm,
yeah.
cool. All right. It doesn't sound like Arasano is the thing you're doing. You're just making sure. But if you want to uh tinker around, you could, of course, because that is a totem move, but you would need to summon your Nahual to do anything really funky. It sounds like though you're just making sure that uh, Taco Gabriel gets you out of here when you need to go.
For now, yes. Maybe one day I'll decide to add some extra little like speed boosting kind of things here. Maybe
Ooh,
who knows what I'll add to it. But that's not anyone's need to know at the moment.
All right,
excellent.
this is why I have to bounce between duties because I also have to kind of keep an eye on it's like her and pause, especially.
Roman, you are end up at I mean we have a floater, we have a person at the grill, a person taking money and a person working on the maintenance. Seems like you're kind of free and easy at this point. So what is it that you do to pass the time while the taco truck is working away?
Hmm. I mean, I feel like the opportunity to get a good drink in this bar can't be passed by. So if no one's paying too much attention, Ramon will, yeah, find his way into the bar.
Excellent. How well is Ramon known at La Fuenta?
Hmm. I don't think it's quite norm status, but also not completely unknown, right? So there's probably someone, there's probably a guy or some folks at the end of the bar that he can belly up to, sort of thing. Just acquaintances or people that he's familiar with. But yeah, not somewhere in the middle, I guess. Yeah.
Sweet. So you head up to the bar, you end up sitting beside Ernesto. Ernesto, I'm highlighting his picture on the NPCs. So if you on the character keeper, if you click on the little icon, you'll pop to it. Ernesto is a lawyer and a huge fan of Diablero fights. And when you come up next to him, he looks over. Roman, right?
Yeah. I apologize, but you seem to have me at the disadvantage.
Oh, apologies, my friend. I am Ernesto, Ernesto Gallegos. And he pulls out and he hands you a little card, and it's his little business card. You see, he's got his number and his information. Tornado Law. It's nice to meet you. You I've seen you on the truck, right? You run the truck. Are they here today?
Yeah. They're slinging tacos out there. I had a chance to step out, so I took it.
Oh, good. I don't want to bother you, but I pause with you.
Yeah. Pauses. Yeah, running the grill right now. What are you looking for pause for?
What? Oh, nothing, man. I just want to talk to him later. It's fine. And now we're at a. You can let it go, or if you want to know why this person specifically wants to talk to pause, which I'm sure is perfectly legitimate, no problem at all. But if you want to try to get Ernesto to open up a little bit to you, you can either try to figure him out, which is just watching him holding a little bit more of a conversation, try to figure him out. But if you want to try to, bully him around a little bit to tell you what you want to know, you can make a fuss about it. So those are both moves on the basic moves tab of our character keeper. Do you want to engage either of those, or are you okay with him going to talk to Paz for some random reason out of all of the pack?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, I at least want to know what's happening, right? Like,
Sure.
if pause is up to something, I got to figure it out. Um, I don't. I think I would take a slightly less aggressive, like, oh man, well, come on, what pause is always up to no good, man. You got to let me know what's
Up to
happening,
no
kind of thing.
good? No, 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 man. You guys you always come around with the taco truck. I love this place. It's good. I'll get some chingarro soon. I gotta finish this up. Little mezcal, man. And sure, if you want to try to figure him out while you guys continue a bit of conversation, then you would roll with barrio, which
Oh,
is your
awesome. So
relationship
that's
with others.
flat. Yeah, sweet. Let's see what happens. That's a 9.
Ooh, on a 7 to 9, you get to ask one question. The list of questions are rows 39 through 43. I am highlighting the top one if you need it.
Sure, yeah. Um, I mean, it's got to be the what are your intentions one, right? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, yeah. So you guys talk. He's nearly done with his mezcal. You're laughing a little bit. The background, there's a soccer match going on, and he finally leans in and goes, I just want to see if he has any tickets left, man. That's all. I heard you can get some special passes. I've put a little bit of money away for this, so I'm really interested and maybe he'll hook me up, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, pause is always helping his friends. Uh, yeah. Should be a good time though. I hear, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man, I can't believe. I don't There's a little bit of money on the side of which of the archangels it is. I have my money on Raphael, but some of my friends think it's Zakiel. What do you think, man? Or do you know? Do you know?
Oh, well, if I knew, I couldn't tell you, right? It's part of the part of what makes it special, yeah.
Yeah, and surely it's not Gabriel. I heard that Gabriel's like in town. Unless, is that why it's called Tacos Gabriel?
Ah, now you are asking dangerous questions.
Mm. Okay, well, thank you so much, Roman.
Mm,
And then he slaps a little bit of money down, and it's more than enough to pay for his drink, and he pays for whatever you got.
nice.
And then he slides up out of his stool, and he'll be heading towards the truck. Uh, Pause. The grill. I don't know if you like. I worked not a grill in a taco truck, but I worked the grill at a restaurant before. It is intense. I still have a bird scar on the inside of my arm from a time when I had to grab something out of a stove and I missed. So you're covered with the grease, even if you don't like stick your hand, it's just in the air. It's so hot. You're probably already a sweaty mess. It's been about an hour at this point of working the grill, and people queued up. And just when the line started to die down, word got out that you were outside, and then people started to come out of the bar, and they queued back up again. How do you manage the stress of working the grill? Is that something that Paz flourishes in, doesn't care about, or does it run you ragged?
I feel like Paz is the type of person that isn't too big of a fan of manual labor, doing manual labor. So Paz can get stuck. Like I imagine, and the rest of the table can chime in if they wish to do so. But I imagine that maybe like working the grill is one of those jobs that no one wants to do. So every time it comes around to, okay, who gets to run the grill? We probably like play a game, maybe just us, maybe play like paper scissors, something along the lines, to see who gets stuck on the grill. And this time, Paz ran out of luck a bit, got stuck on the grid, and Paz is not happy with the position. They're just, or they're preparing the angel meat and anything else that we also might sell that requires to be cooked. And everyone to work like just peer to see how big the line is, just so when it is down, they can just like basically get out of the taco shop and like catch a breather because Paz, like we can place like scene in like the picture file, but if you think like Paz like wears like like a jump like sort of like a jumper thing, like they do wear like long sleeves and they're just sweating they're behind the grill, they're absolutely not happy. And they're just I guess counting down the people as like the only source of after that person goes away, I can finally get out and finally catch my breath, finally cool down a bit.
Ooh, well, actually, it, I'm imagining that maybe the orders are thrown up on a ticket and slid down a line, and you see that it's queued up. There are people waiting. Some people have been waiting for a while. If you if you don't get someone to take over for you, you don't get a break today. Pause.
Yeah, in that case, I think,
Carmen's around.
yeah, I think Paz will just wait until the first person who's not Ines, because Ines is working the counter, working the
Hmm.
register.
Hmm.
Paz knows that this is an important job, and Paz does not wanna, when say does not want to, Paz is banned from working the register. I think like that's one thing they Paz never gets to do, just announce it ban. So by just waiting for the first sight of anyone besides Ines that they can just hold it over to come to back to the Gadir so they can just
You know,
reach them, I guess.
I think Carmen would probably be the unlucky one on this situation. Uh, as they kind of come up from like underneath the car, underneath the truck and everything, and be like, "Where did I put that wrench?" And just kind of like, it kind of like finds the wrench, like probably like having left it like next to the grill when they last worked the grill. It's like, "Oh, there it is."
Rich is by the
Yeah,
grill. That's good.
yeah. The moment you come here, Pat go like, "Hey, Carmen, buddy pal, how have you been? I'm sure it's such darkness and fine." Hey, we say yes.
I mean, it's more than fine. I mean, it could be more fine though, but it's fine, I think.
And what
Eh,
brings you back here to the Gridas? Pat is just cooking up the orders.
it's just just looking for my little tools, and I see my wrench here. Why did I put the wrench right on the grill? That is not the best place to put it.
Oh, and I think maybe like before Carmen gets to pick it up, Pat will just like grab the wrench. Like, oh, you're looking for the wrench. Hmm. I think I saw it somewhere, but I think I'll need to go and actually get it for you. It's a bit complicated where it went, so I need you to just to take the grill for a bit while I go and take a look.
Yeah, yeah, sure. I guess if you know where the wrench is, I can do the grill for a little bit while I wait for it. You're not gonna be long, are you?
No, no, it should be. It's quick and easy, just need a little bit or just a bit because this heat is just not fucking valid to me.
I mean, it's probably because of your clothes. Never mind. I'll do it. Go give me the wrench. Enjoy. I will try and I'll just try and make this work. And just kind of kind of just you can see like them awkwardly like just be like trying to like kind of start doing the work, but like trying to keep like extra distance as they as they like with every little bit of like spark of like any kind of grease and everything. It's like, I don't know about that. But they're working it.
Yeah. Paz will just pat Kamen's shoulder with the hand with holding the wrench and just say, uh, I think Salat, I owe you one. And we'll just go from the back of the taco truck.
Okay, cool. So you head out of the back of the taco truck and uh, finally get a bit of fresh air. It's cool. There's a breeze that comes across. There's that first moment of just stepping out of the truck where the temperature changes significantly for you and it's immediately refreshing. We'll cut back to you in just a second, but Inez, um, during that conversation, pause it already started to slow down. And you see people who've been milling around for 10, 15 minutes. They circle back around to ask, like, hey, what's going on? Where's my taco? And then they circle back a second time. And there's a redhead. She's Eve. I've got her on the NPCs. And she is waving like more money than you guys normally charge for the taco. And she says, hey, can you give me some of the really good stuff?
Ooh. Um, so Inez would try to look like, that is a lot of money, but she would try to look pretty even as she goes, yeah, give me a second, coming right up. And um, I think puts that on the ticket and sends it down, but like it's trying to get somebody's attention to like get it to that person right away. So they don't lose that money.
Anila, maybe you eavesdrop that. You're the one who's been observing Overwatch. Inez
Yeah,
is one of
probably.
those people who has a lot of money that she has never earned because she happens to be related to people who have a lot of money and it just trickles down to her. And she always wants the best stuff.
Okay, it's like okay, so Eve is like basically connected to it's like money and all. Yeah, I can it's like yeah, it's probably in that moment where like I'm literally it's like helping it's like stir up and it's like what it's like the orders for the it's like chingere and it's like and everything. So it's like yeah, it's like you probably it's like catch me in the middle of like making one right now. And it's like probably slide the ticket over and I it's like look over it and I just go oh, okay. 1 second. And it's like I have to take care of that.
Thanks. And she likes how easy you make things.
Eva leans against the counter. It's like up here, so she's trying to put her chin up on the counter to look up at you, Inez. How long do you guys stay here? Because I might need more, like seconds.
Oh, well, if you're coming back, we can stick around for longer.
Ooh, yes, yes, please. I would like that. Thank you.
Sure.
Uh,
How long do you think? What time frame are you looking at?
and she, of course, takes a moment to pull out her very expensive iPhone to with like a diamond encrusted case and stuff to check the time. Well, you know, this special taco meat, I can't eat it too fast. So like an hour or so.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be going anywhere. So
She
come right
reaches
back.
out and she kind of
Mhm.
brushes her hand across the back of your hand. Thank you. You're so sweet in this.
Is she hitting on it?
Maybe? How would Inez react to that?
Just I don't think she'd realize it at first, and then when she makes physical contact, that's when Inez would look a little like she might flush a little bit and try and act cool, but like that would catch her off guard. She'd be like, it's nothing. Don't you worry about it.
Oh, cool. Cool. Thanks. And then she'll go like lean a little bit in the shade and out of the heat and the traffic and stuff and stare at her phone for a bit. So,
Okay. Definitely
uh,
has Inez's attention at the, but Inez is trying not to be distracted.
she does that thing where she's leaning against it. She props like one foot up against the wall so that her leg is bent and you know,
Damn
she's
it.
posing for you.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, Inez is doing the thing where she's like, oh, definitely trying to look like she's doing her job and not stealing glances her direction.
Nice. We cut back into the bar, La Fuente, Roman. After Ernesto leaves, Diego comes and takes a seat by you, and he's a muscular guy. Like he works out. He is also a Diablero, and he says, "Hey, Roman,
Yeah.
oh, I just want to warn everyone. In real life, my dog just brought in a squeaky toy because he thinks it's time to play. So there will be annoying background noises that hopefully Zoom will take care of because I'm unfortunately going to have to ignore him. He's very bad at playing with squeaky toys. He'll bring it to me, but he won't let me actually get it from him. He just stands
Hmm.
slightly out of the way and squeaks it. It's very annoying. Oh, wait. Oh, what's up, buddy? See,
Oh,
he's originally from Texas, but we will pretend he's a Chihuahua
Honey.
from Mexico. But anyway,
we got a Texas dog up here too.
yeah. Okay. So, Diego says, Roman, I thought you guys were Angleros.
Well, yeah.
So, what the hell are you doing? Sure, you're selling your meat, but I hear you guys are not killing all of them.
Who told you that? Ah, well, what if I tell you no?
Until I hear otherwise, maybe I believe you. Is it a no? You're not trying to move in on us. I've got people to
Have you
feed
seen
and
the
take
Have you
care of.
seen the taco truck? Where do you think we're moving with out of? We're gonna cut in on your business. We can barely keep up on our own. I, you're listening to the wrong people.
Okay. Okay. Well, listen. Each of us have ways that we deal with them. Our way, your way. We don't cross the street, you don't cross the street. I mean, if one of my angels dies, one of my diablos, sorry. If one of my diablos dies, I don't cook it up. Right?
Right.
Okay. Okay. So you give me your word, Roman. You guys are not stepping on our toes.
I give you my word.
He raises his glass. All right. Let's see. He doesn't make you shake on it or anything. He's gonna cheers. He takes you at your word. That's a-okay. That's good. He seems relieved because he was working himself up because he thought this was going to be trouble, but you've assured him everything's fine. Given your word, Ramon. That's awesome. So we immediately cut to pause after he's taken a break when Ernesto Gallegos comes up. Hey, man, special passes. Hook me up. He's pulling his wallet out. He starts pulling out bunches of like big C notes of pesos.
Papa just goes, well, there, amigo. Not so loud. We need to be quiet. This is
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
exclusive. I got
um,
you, man. Come on, let's step over
yeah,
here. We'll talk.
yeah. And about to just go with them, I guess, to a bit of an undisclosed
Yeah, you walk
place.
down a little
Yeah.
bit. You're standing near uh, say there's a big like dumpster, and you can stand on the other side of that, so everybody who's in line with the taco truck half a block down, don't see what's going on. He says, "Okay, okay, listen. I've heard how much the special passes are, and I got that, but I can give you double if you tell me which archangel it is, cause I got a
Mm,
side bet going with a couple of my guys at the office, and I think it's Raphael."
an interesting choice that would be, yes. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose that information as sadly, even I don't have said info. The updates that are running this event, they pretty hush hush, and which archangel they've got. For it to be a surprise. Make it, build up the hype for it. I've tried to ask about it, but they always just shut me down. There's really nothing I can do
I
too
thought you were
much.
running this, man. Paz, I thought you
Me,
were in
me,
charge. You were the big honcho. Talk to Paz.
no.
He's running it. So who else is? Is it your whole pack is in on this?
Oh, no, 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 no.
It's
This is
Anya, right? She's always in charge. She's the smart one.
Hmm. Let's not get into that with both very busy people. But we're not running it. It's not a group of the brothers. Unfortunately, I cannot say the name as they're still just working out, the logistics of the whole operation. Can't really disclose which group they are, but relatively soon they should be making the announcements, over the regular channels about the fights.
Okay, I
But they
tell you
have
what.
called me to just
Let me
get some
slip you
passes
an
up.
extra bit here. Here. So what are the passes like? Can I have a pass now? Let's at least do that. And then I'll give you a little extra. And if you could just give me like a little heads up, even an hour ahead of time, so I can put in my final bet, that'd be great. Here's a little bit of money for that, okay? So what's the pass
Hmm.
look like? Is it like a golden ticket or something, man?
The tickets. Do you think I carry around those things with me wherever I go?
Okay, well, what am I buying? Come on, pause,
You,
man, hook me
you,
up.
you'll be getting the ticket, you pay the money, and a bit before the event, but like as soon as the event actually gets announced, you and everyone else who's bought the pass will receive that pass in the location of their choosing. A lot of people choose to depose the post box slipped into another package they were supposed to get. Other people choose more discrete locations where the pass will be left and they can pick it up. But that is what makes it this special because these passes are supposed to be going on sale when the event is announced. I'm offering you and all the art fans a chance to buy them before they go on sale.
Okay, so how do I have proof that I did this pre-sale with you whenever they go on sale, man? Come on, pause. I'm not just going to
Uh,
give you money. I need something to show for it. What if you
hmm,
forget? No offense, but I work I work in the legal, and I've seen your name come across many times before. So I'm not saying that you're not legitimate about this. I'm saying just in case paperwork is not as solid as it should be, I'd like to have some kind of receipt. So I'm in on the ground floor for this, man. Because I am here for the Archangel fight. I'm thinking it's like
uh-huh.
one Archangel against 7 or 8 demons. It's going to be amazing. I'm hoping you guys do like a Thunderdome thing.
That would be great. Unfortunately, it seems like my word means nothing to you, so I think we might be a bit done here.
Wait, we're done? You don't want my money?
I want your money, but you want some assurance. Unfortunately, such assurance does not exist. My word alone should be enough. My reputation precedes me,
Oh,
does it not?
yeah, it does. That's why I'm asking for some kind of proof.
Okay.
Okay. And he like folds up his wallet. He starts to put it back in his pants. Man, maybe I'll just talk to another one of your pack members. They'll maybe
And
they'll hook me up. I mean, I trust
all right,
Angela. I'll talk to her, or maybe
all right,
Inez.
all right,
She seems legitimate.
all right, amigo. No need to go that far, seeing as how you are just so enthusiastic about this to a slightly varying degree. I am willing to cut you a a special deal.
Okay, I'm willing to hear it.
Essentially, I won't be able to offer you too much of an assurance, but seeing as the event will not be nearly as exciting without your enthusiasm present, I am willing to cut you a bit of a discount right here, right now.
Okay. So I feel like at this point, you're trying to use some quick thinking to avoid this kind of trouble of him saying, "All right, I'm done with you. I'm going to talk to the manager." You're
Essentially.
trying to cut a special deal. So why don't we have you try to avoid trouble here to see if
Excellent.
Ernesto will give you the money and take whatever cockamamie proof you give him as, yep, that's good enough. So to avoid trouble, you rely on instinct and quick thinking to avoid danger, difficulty, or trouble. Roll with instinto.
Oh,
And
that's my what's that?
that is your instinto stat, which is your best stat. And by best stat, I mean a negative one.
Exactly. It's my best stat. Okay,
Dang.
let's see. That's an 8.
What? I can't believe it. You pulled it off. This is great. Okay.
So,
So on avoid trouble on a 7 to 9, things get complicated. The Marakame reveals an unexpected hardship or offers you a cost you have to pay to carry on. Yeah, he's here are your choices. You guys go round for round. He will pay you a, a very nice sum for a special pass, but he demands some kind of paper trail, or you, you know, agreeing on video with him that he has a special pass. Otherwise, he's going to go escalate to probably Anla. What do you do?
right, right. In that case, I think, yeah, in that case, I think Pat will leave some sort of paper trail if that's the case. Pat would rather have paper trail than an actual video footage.
Cool.
Okay, so how would this look like?
I mean, he's happy to just take his phone. It's a so-so phone. It's nowhere near as nice as what Eve's rocking, but he'll like selfie up with you with a video of like, hey, just say that you have the special pass for the big Diablo
Oh,
fight.
oh no, I meant to take the paper trail, not the video.
Oh, okay. Smart, smart. So
Yeah.
paper trail, cool. So he's got some like he'll let you fill something out like a quick little affidavit type thing on his um yeah, I'd say he's got like a little writing pad of some kind that he uses to jot down notes. Oh, like a rocket book one of those little things that you could take a picture of it and it digitizes stuff because he thought it was cool. He doesn't use it very much, but it works out great today. So he has a special little rocket pen and he has you sign a little bit of paper trail there. And he's all excited, forks over some money, forks over a little extra and says, if you can give me a heads up on which archangel it is a little bit before it's announced, man, that would be great for me. That would really appreciate it. And then he hugs you and then he heads back into the bar,
Yeah.
super excited.
And before he goes into the bar, Bart will just be like, oh, and if you got the time, you should really go and try tacos. They're very good. With actually endorsed by the Archangel Gabriel themselves. I think
Hmm.
we got the name. Whenever Gabriel shows up in town, they always come for the art tacos. And we currently have a special raffle going on where if you just pay a bit extra at the counter, you'll be entered into a little raffle where upon the next purchase, you'll receive like some potential goodies if you win.
Hmm. Yeah, I gotta take a pass on that pause, man. I'm vegetarian. Thanks, though.
Yes, so we don't have vegetarian options just yet. But I
Yeah,
hear we working at that.
vegetarian angel meat sounds wild. I mean, is it really a meat? I'm guessing it's a meat. They say it tastes great. Okay, thanks. And he'll head back inside. Uh, so let's circle back to Carmen Angela. Angela, you've had the well, Carmen's jumped on the grill. Is that right? Angela, you've because you got a wrench, left a wrench near the grill. Although in my head canon, Paws stole your wrench and put it near the grill. I'm just saying that that's what's happening in my head canon. But Carmen, you're working the grill. Anila, you're still, I guess, Overwatch, but Inez is pretty distracted. It seems like they and things have backed up at this point. There are some folks who are starting to get a little upset. The line is starting to thin out because some people are starting to bail. They're like, whatever. These guys are too slow today. Don't know what's going on. So what do you do?
Yeah, so it's like, let's see. It's like basically going from station to station and everything. Although for the most part, I had avoided the grill up until it's like I noticed, it's like I think it's on I noticed that the kind of queue we're dealing with and everything. And it's like, and I kind of turn over to Inez and just, it's like, Inez, what's going on? And then I look over to the grill and it's like, expecting to see pause and absolutely, it's like, and instead seeing Carmen and it's like, just, Carmen, are you still struggling with the grill?
I'm about to consider, you know, switching into being able to summon my thing to do tinkering here. It's very evident that I'm getting annoyed with the efficiency of the machine. But I am technically working it, even if I am cussing at it quite a bit, I think.
Carmen, where's pause?
He's getting my wrench. He said he knew where it was.
I, what? It's like, I probably, it's like, I think I sort of like head towards the ordering window, sort of like scooch next to, it's like Inez to like look outside to see if I can spot pause.
Let's say by this time you see Ernesto's heading back, and maybe you see down near the alleyway is Paz counting some money and stuffing it somewhere in their pockets or up their long sleeves.
It's like just it's like look at it's like I just oh my God. It's like Inez, it's like here I can take over ordering. Can you tell it's like Carmen to get it's like can you tell Carmen to go get pause and probably ask it's like look for it's like pedal. It's like tell me need some it's like tell me need it's like some extra hands.
Yeah, I can take care of that. Um, and she moves over to the grill. She gives kind of Carmen a pitying look and like, how about I take over and you go
No,
look
no,
for
no, no.
pause?
I have a plan here. I have this.
Uh,
You go get pause. I yeah,
Awful.
I'm going to. I got this working here. I think. Yeah.
Imagine
Exactly.
Carmen's like flash frying tacos. It's so much faster this way.
But at some point or another, do want to what is it called? Summon my whatever it is here. I forget the
Yeah, you can summon your normal.
yeah. I
So,
want to summon my Nahual here
okay,
because I plan
fantastic.
to tinker here.
Summoning your wall is a thing you can just do. However, there are a couple of
Hmm.
questions. Otherwise, there's a higher stress cost. So, if you summon your wall, if you put on your mask, then you don't have to mark stress. And then, did you consume an enhancer? So you could, if you just summon your wall without your mask, without an enhancer, that's two stress. If you do either of those, it's one stress. If you do both of them, it is no stress to do so.
And when we're talking about the mask, are we talking about my curse mask? I just need
You're,
to know, like,
yeah,
are we talking about my? Oh, we're talking about my jade, my cursed jade mask.
yeah,
I'm just
no,
double checking which mask are we talking about here.
yeah, your jade mask that's cursed is part of your gear, but each
Okay,
of
just
you
want to make
have a
sure.
specific like totem mask
Oh,
that you
okay.
carry, well, probably carry around, I would hope. That totem mask is tied to the animal spirit that you summon when you summon your Nahual. Uh,
They'll absolutely put on a mask because it's also going to protect them from the grease
the
and everything
spitting
here.
and the grease. Yep, not a bad idea. Okay, so you're putting on a mask. Enhancers are things that you may have had with your you okay, so in addition to your workshop, you have a smartphone, your now wall mask, and two hearts of the earth. And a heart of the earth is an enhancer. Uh, to be clear, a heart of the earth is an angel's like let me double check. I actually wrote this down to make sure. Okay. So a heart of the heaven is the heart of an angel. The heart of the earth is a sacred cactus plant, very similar to peyote, but with supernatural properties. And you start with two hearts of the earth. So if you want to consume one of
I have to
those,
I have to conserve those. It's it's just a grill.
stress is fun. It's okay. So market stress and
Where
use
do I put my stress
oh,
here?
yeah,
Just make sure.
it's around here somewhere. I'll find it. It's right here
Oh, there
on
it
row
is.
24.
All right. Yeah. All right. Perfect.
Look at that track. You have four whole things. You're only 25% stressed. That's like
Oh, don't
barely
worry.
even starting.
I'm rushing my way there. Don't worry about it. I'm stressed about this grill already.
Fantastic.
All right. So for this tinker roll, I do
Uh-huh.
mana, and is it two dice still, or is it just one die?
Yeah,
How does that
it's
work?
two dice.
Okay.
So it's
Okay,
always
with
going to be
plus two.
2d6 plus something
Okay.
for all of our rolls. So you're going to roll 2d6 plus mania, which is your one of
9.
your stats. And oh, that's a plus two you have. You rolled a
Yeah,
7
so
plus 2, 9.
yeah,
And it's
9.
awesome. So you're using an improvised materials to quickly create a complex object or device. So the 7 to 9, you have to choose. It's noisy as hell, it's fragile, or hard to handle.
Oh,
Oh, you have
absolutely.
to choose two for a 7 to
Yep.
9. Sorry.
Yep. That's what I was like. Oh, first of all, it's absolutely going to be noisy as hell. They don't care about noise complaints. That is not their problem. They care about the efficiency here. And efficiency doesn't care about the long term. Just need to make this work as quickly as possible right here and now. So it's going to be fragile because at the moment, if it breaks after today, it breaks after today. It breaks, halfway through the job. I mean, at least I got half of the job done.
Do you think it's loud enough that, like, if I tried to whistle for it's like Roman, it just completely drowned out my
Oh,
whistle?
absolutely. This thing is going to be so noisy. Like, consider it like, the sound of like, if I had like five horns, it's like that, just constantly going off.
Dear Lord. That is wild. So the grill starts getting warmer. The entire taco truck starts to get hotter and hotter. There are people one person who's leaning against the truck. They like pull their hand back. It's, whoa, what's going on? It's so weird. But man, the tacos, you guys are zipping through orders. And It's going very well, exactly as Carmen planned.
For how long before that fragile breaks? Who knows? But that's not my problem.
That's a tomorrow Carmen problem. Ramon, how long do you spend in the bar before you've hung out, you watched the end of the soccer match, chatted with a few diableros? How long do you before you start heading back to the truck, do you think?
Yeah, probably not like an excessive amount of time. Couple drinks is plenty enough time to need a smoke, right? So then you step out. Well, I guess probably not. You wouldn't step outside, but that's me where I'm from. You would step outside to smoke. So,
Sure, you
I
could
mean,
double
it's been a
duty,
nice day,
step
maybe,
outside and
right? So
also
yeah.
see that. Yeah, it's a nice enough day. Yeah, you step outside, you actually see like wafts of steam coming off of the top of Taco Gabriel. There are a lot of people standing around eating their tacos now, at the point where the line has broken. Inez, are you still at front counter at this point?
No, I think that since I know when Carmen gets this way that there's no convincing her otherwise, so I left to go look for Paz and Roman.
Cool. Yeah. So Inez is stepping out of the truck. It is there wafts of heat. It's kind of like in the desert. We could see the mirage look
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the that's how hot that the taco truck has gone. Down the street, you see Paz just walking back. Inez is stepping out of the truck. Roman. So the three of you looks like the line has broken at this point. Folks are just standing around eating their meat. Oh, Inez, did you get the special taco for Eve?
Oh yes. I
Okay.
for some reason I thought that already had happened. But yes,
Oh,
because
that's
I think I think
cool.
Angela took care of it, so then
Oh,
I
okay.
did get make sure that she
Yeah,
got
it's all good.
that. Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, Roman, you see hot taco truck. Inez, pause. What do you do?
Hmm. I think uh, Ramon would like walk over to the truck, obviously, with like the lit cigarette hanging from his lips, around the back, and like sees Carmen and all of this carnage, and is like, "What in the fuck are you doing?"
I think you
What?
probably like also it's like seized her while she was in the middle of being scolded by it's like Angela, just like it's like after making sure all the orders got taken care of because unfortunately she couldn't leave the counter after taking over for Inez. But then it's like so she couldn't stop Carmen from doing whatever Carmen did. But after all the orders got taken care of, finally and everything, it's just you probably barging into the it's like truck scene. It's like Carmen mid it's like in the middle of being scolded by Angela before you pulled her away and just like what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, well, yeah, good. I mean, at least you sold all the orders before you started whatever this project is.
I am making things more efficient, and frankly, is it look it. I got the work done, and so long as I'm the one managing it, it'll be fine. Don't turn that knob because if you turn that knob, that things will happen. Do not turn that knob. Also, don't knock on that particular pipe. That is, in fact, just don't touch any of it. I made it. It works.
It's going to
Oh,
blow up when
so
Pause
are you
touches
gonna?
it.
I, Paz knows. Paz would never touch anything that they're not supposed to touch.
Of
Looking at
course
the
not.
camera.
And you're always gonna run the grill from now on, then, Carmen?
Just for today.
Now you're now on girl duty from here on.
uh, I, you know, you guys are just ungrateful for the art that I have created here.
No, I do appreciate it. I also acknowledge that now you're the only person who can it's like who can operate this grill.
There is
At
a
least I can
certain
operate
logic.
something, and all, and Hella, kind of like that. It has that kind of just kind of like a little kind of sharp tone with you, and all, just hinting at something else entirely.
Deep. The deepest inhale. It's like mentally counting to 10. Slow exhale.
Gosh, it sounds like this is a pretty stressful situation for Angela,
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's like, think, it's like I could say so because it's like, oh, it's like, Angel's already, it's like a busybody as it is, jumping from station to station, and then it's like taking over the counter, and then having to sort of just accept it's like the shenanigan Carmen do with the, it's like grill and everything, and it's like, let's see, it's like, hmm. I think, also, it's like another thought. Do we actually have two ticks on our restock? Because it's like got one from it's like expendio move, but it also says at the beginning of each session we mark one box.
That's right. Thank you for that. Yes, you mark one box at the beginning of session, so you guys should be at two. Good catch.
Yeah, so now she's also stressed about the fact that we're running low on supplies.
Yeah, and Inez made sure that some of the best stock was given away, also with a promise of more of the best stock.
All
So
for
you
the good of the
guys,
cause, okay?
it'll all work out. Everything's fine. Sweet.
So,
So we'll
go ahead.
we'll we'll cut to Inez and pause because I'm really curious. The three, Roman, Anela, Carmen, are dealing with the truck. Inez and pause. You guys are on extended break.
I do. Since Anna asked me to find like Ramon and Paz, and Ramon already made his way back to the truck, I do go over to Paz and I'm just like, Paz, weren't you supposed to be working the grill?
And I was doing such a diligent job at it that I think I deserved just a little breather. Just 5 minutes to cool down a bit. You know how hot it gets.
I we have a line, and I like point back to the line, and I see that it's actually gotten way better. So I'm like, oh, well, that point is gone. So I look back at Paz, and I'm like,
Oh, you did
well,
such a good job, and Pat was just like, pat Ines on the head.
As the two of you are talking, um,
mhm,
again, angels, unless they reveal themselves to mortals,
mhm,
pass through unseen. As
okay.
Nahual, as angeleros, you can see them. And there is a cherubic, like chubby, little tiny wings
Mhm.
angel that is flitting down the main street and then sees the truck and then flits over to a street lamp and just sits on it and is watching the truck.
And we both see this.
Hmm.
Um,
It just assumes you can't see it,
okay.
it seems.
So, and as is about to say something back, but notices the cherub and kind of like flicks her eyes towards it, like looks at Paz and flicks her eyes towards it, like, "Oh, we probably need to take care of that."
I don't know about that, Senorita. We're on their bread stuff. I think they wouldn't like that.
I guess you're right, but I don't like that it's just watching us.
You know, you know what we can do? How about we go into the bar? We can find one of the brothers, inform them of the little cheer up out there. They'll be grateful. We might even get a free drink on the house. I think you deserve this break, don't you?
Uh, just like how Paz deals with things. Okay, she's not laughing, but I think it's hilarious. Um, she kind of sighs and she goes, oh, I guess I shouldn't start another turf issue. Okay. All right, yeah. Um, you want me
Sure.
to come with you, or do you want me to go tell them what's going on?
I
Like,
don't know.
pointing back.
We can go together.
All right.
You've been talking to people all the day, and I think you there's a little break from all of that. So just sit back, let me handle all the negotiation, and let us get to the bar by going this way. through the shade where Angela cannot see us.
Okay, she's not gonna say anything, but she's gonna give you a look. Like, yeah, sure, shade. And nothing to do with not wanting to be seen by Angela. But I think she'd drop it and just follow you.
Awesome. So the two of you skirt around to try to stay out of certain sight lines to head back. And Inez, Eve, she pushes herself up off of the wall when she sees you headed this way and starts to walk towards you. She's kind of ignoring pause and just heading over towards you. That was so good.
Oh, that's good to hear. We try to make the best. Looking a little awkward, like she's like, I don't know what to do with this. Um,
Are you going inside?
yeah, for a little bit, but that doesn't mean I mean, we'll still be serving.
Can I join you? I don't want to impose or anything.
Oh, no, no, it wouldn't be an imposition. No, yeah, go ahead. Come on, you can come with us.
Great. And she like loops her arms in your or loops her arm in yours and kind of tugs you towards a set of tables, like a booth near the back. Pause. Do you tromp along or
I Paz will let Ines and Eve go on a bit ahead. And but before like I guess they go in before the Paz will just kind of like give like a little whistle and we'll just say it's just say it seems Kitty's got game.
sweet? Um, Looking at time, we're near our mid-game break. The last thing that we see after Paz heads inside La Fuenta is that the cherub uh, lifts up and flies quickly away from the bar and the taco truck. And with that, we'll take our mid-game bio break. So let's do that. Cool, we're back. And I want to kind of follow on to Inez. Inez, Eve has drug you to one of the nicer booths, and she's sat down and she says, did you want anything to drink?
Uh,
I mean, I'm
sure.
not going to
And
get it, but like I'll do this. And
well, that's and as she says, sure, she's already waving down someone. But
nice.
I don't know if
server
like,
server comes around and she orders for you, kind of assumptively, but it sounds expensive. How do you handle that?
um, damn. Try to- I think Inez would be like, oh, that's nice, but I prefer the simpler drinks, and ask the waiter to get like something strong and simple.
She looks a little disappointed at that.
Oh,
Like, oh, just and you can't quite tell if it's disappointed because you refused what she'd offered or if it's maybe your tastes are a little too simple. It's hard to tell. But she does look a little like just a little pouty about that. So, I'm Inez, I don't know really how any of this works. I know that some of these guys run those secret fighting rings, and I know that what you guys sell is like really special, but I don't really know what's going on. Like,
oh,
what is it what's in, what is it?
okay. Out of character question. Is it an open secret or is it um, like how
I
well
think it's
known?
interesting if we
Mhm.
decide that together as a group.
Okay.
What's most interesting to our game of Nahual that it's an open secret, that because if it's an open secret that you guys are hunting and killing angels, that says a
Mhm.
lot about the world, right?
Yeah. Um, I don't know. What do you
Because
guys
those
think?
angels do, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, but I just want to say, but
Oh,
those
no, please.
angels do subsist on the faith of the masses. Like they eat it. That's their food. That's how they grow more powerful.
Oh, okay. Thoughts? Um, comments?
Thoughts?
What do we think?
This is a group thing. It's not just not a Juniper thing. It is a what is our
Yeah.
group most interested in? Is it an open secret? Like folks on the down low know that hey, there's this special meat, or folks on the down low know this special meat comes from angels. And I think the idea that there's something maybe mystical or magical, this is gree, I think that's absolutely the default assumption in the game. But do people know it's angels? That's something I like for us as a group to decide.
I'm personally a
Mhm.
fan of the whole people who know, people who don't know are just oblivious trope in any kind of like urban fantasy-ish setting. So that would be, I guess, my choice. Also,
Oh,
just because of a problem I've hunted, it makes me feel like we would be much more underdone if everyone openly knew, or we are hunting and killing angels. Because it seems like in that case, a lot of people who might not even be customers but know about it will notify them.
Yeah, I feel like with what we've established so far, there is at least some level of awareness where the very minimum is probably is like conspiratorial because I feel like our involvement with like cartels like Rodrigo and everything, and it's like inevitably they kind of have to know in order to it's like for us to really be involved with them, along with, the fact that we've established that Raul had it's like was also dealing with a contaminated angel meat and
yeah.
everything. I feel like it's like that. It's like I feel like we've established enough where like there is inevitably some sense of awareness, just a matter of like how widespread the or what is particularly well known about it is.
Okay.
So I can definitely see
Yeah.
like as Dom suggested, like those who know do and those who it's like don't are it's like oblivious either willingly or kept so in a sense.
Cool.
Ooh, okay.
Uh, just checking in. Clarice, Casey, did you have any? Okay, Clarice, you're good with it. Casey, any
Oh
thoughts?
yeah, no, that sounds dope.
Okay, great. So there you go. That's
All
the
right.
answer. And she's prying because she knows there's something special. Knows there's something special. She doesn't know what it is, and
Mm,
she's nosy and being nosy. So what do you do?
okay. I just ask her like, well, what have you heard?
Well, I've heard that it's aliens. Is it true?
No,
Am I like eating ET?
nothing that interesting.
Oh, good, because ET's kind of weirdly cute.
Yeah, it's all those wrinkles.
Well, what is it then?
You really haven't heard.
Well, I mean, no. I just kind of found this place, and then you guys had the tacos, and they're so good. And I asked around, and some of the guys, like Warache and Manuel, they're always laughing whenever I ask questions, and it makes me feel kind of weird. But I figure, Inez, that you and we could just talk, and like, then I won't have to feel dumb.
Oh. That kind of touches the nose because like, oh, like she feels bad for her that she's being laughed at. So she's like, it's just angel meat.
What? And the server comes around and brings her very expensive like setup for a shot glass and like a lime and everything, and then
Holy
your
shit.
simple glass.
Probably like what whiskey neat or something, something really
Yeah.
like bottom shelf. Burns as it goes down.
And she
Mhm.
turns her head. Angel meat? Like meat of ain't
Yeah. Does it bother you?
angels are real?
Yeah.
Oh. We cut outside to the truck, um, and you hear someone kind of beat on the door a couple of times. Not the door where they would order, but the driver's side door.
Sorry, Ramon, could you answer that?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if it's on the side of the truck, then Roman will like step out the back and come around the side, right? Be like, "Can I help
Oh,
you?"
as soon as you open the door to the back, you see that there is a cop car that is pulled up behind you and
Awesome.
parked, and there is a young officer. She is sitting in the passenger side, and when you start to come out, she immediately grabs the little walkie and is like saying something inside the safety of the car.
Yeah, okay. Great. Yeah, so like I say, I think like coming around the side and like looking at whoever's knocking on the door, be like, "Yeah, can I help you?"
Cop who just casually has his hand right near his gun, turns and looks at you. He says, "Hey, we got reports about this place. Let me see your license."
Oh, yeah, sure, sure. Just gotta like kind of like pointing past him into the truck, like just gotta hop in there real quick and I can grab it for you.
And he steps back a little bit to give you the ability to get into the truck. But as soon as you open the door, he steps in a little closer.
Sure. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I'll do like the open the door, leave the door open, look at him, and like you know what I mean? Like, hey man, these are my hands. Like get up in there and
Your truck is overheating, man. I don't know if you know this.
yeah, it's old, you know. What do you do?
Mm.
Make the best with what you got, you know? And we'll like rummage around. Do we have a license? Am I gonna find a license?
It is not one of your problemas. You have old truck and hunted.
Okay,
Uh, so yeah,
sweet. Then I'll give him the papers, the license, whatever it is that we need. Yeah.
sweet. Uh, pause. You let Inez get roped into talking with Eve. You're free and clear. You could do what do you want to do? Did you see the cop car pull up, or were you in the bar? What's going on?
Oh, Buzz went into the bar and no fats are given. Just went straight in. I think Buzz just like went to the front, just sat themselves down, can like try and get the attention of the of the bartender,
Sure.
and
Bartender
will
slides over. Hey, what do you need?
yes. Hmm. Hmm. But I guess just like look a bit through the menu and will just say, just give me a shot of. Hmm, let's just go with the shot of the strongest thing you got.
Okay. And he'll go back and pull out some very, uh, very high proof alcohol as you're watching him pour it into a glass. Juan comes, or sorry, Diego. Diego comes over, sits beside you, reaches around and puts his hand on your shoulder and squeezes that kind of muscle band bully squeeze that hurts and he expects you to wince and says, I thought I was going to have to gut you today, man, but it turns out that you're not double dealing against us. Roman assured me that what I've heard about you is a lie.
Diego, amigo, we've known each other for how long now? There are a
Couple of
lot of
years, long enough for me to know that you traffic with people who sell tainted meat and that you're always running a scam.
Yeah, I'm quite infamous around the street, so you should know that there are a lot of people who say a lot of things about me, and I'm not quite sure I know what you're talking about. This is the first I hear of it.
Good, good. Man, what I heard on the street, and he lets go of your shoulder, what I heard is that you were selling special passes to some kind of Diablo fight, which is what we do, not what you do, man. So I'm glad that you're not doing it,
Hmm,
because I would have had to
yeah.
kill you.
Yeah, Diego, Diego, Diego.
And I'm not afraid of
Yeah.
you because you are just terrible. But Anila, Inez, Roman, I don't want to have to go up against them because they'll probably try to avenge you. I don't know why.
Yeah, me too, me too. But Diego, you can't be seriously thinking of trying to get me. We've known each other for so long, and I'm sure you know that no matter what happens, there is always, and I do mean always, a deal to be made.
So are you saying that Roman is wrong and you are selling special passes to a Diablo fight?
I'm saying no such thing. I'm just saying that if the day ever comes that you want to do me harm, I'm sure you'll be able to come to an agreement that benefits the both of us.
I'll keep that in mind. And then the bartender slides out the very strong drink for you, which you can easily afford with Ernesto's money.
Yeah, but we'll then just down the drink and we just say to Diego, just don't be a stranger. Amigo, you can always come to the other pass for any troubles you might have. Oh, and speaking of trouble, while we were out there, we spotted a little cherub flying around a bit. Not sure if it's still there, but just wanted to make sure that you know. Don't wanna go and the last thing I would wanna do is step on your toes, especially on your own turf.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Paz. Respect is important. What we do, we have no support other than each other. And yes, you're on the other side of the street. You guys hunt them and kill them. We hunt them, we make them fight. You, the suffering is short and final. For us, we take away their divinity. We make them like dogs. But they get punished either way. I would hate for us to go up against each other, especially since there's so few of you.
Do not worry, Diego. If it ever comes to that, I am positively sure. I actually think I am completely convinced that you, as the brother you are, will be able to see the exact advantage that can be utilized with a friendship.
Yeah. And as Diego and you were talking, Mariana Cortez comes up on the other side, the the side that he was squeezing for a bit there. And she leans in and says, Paz, uh, just as a favor for you, because I like you, there are police outside, and I think your friends are in trouble. And then she steps back and says, don't bring it into the bar. And then she leaves.
I think in that case, Baz will just
Oh,
listen
cut
to
right there. That's good. I like that reaction. That's a good moment to cut from. Roman, you hand over the papers, right? Your intention was to hand over the papers. He
Yep.
looks
Yep.
them over. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. This is good. Need the three of you to come with me.
Where are we going?
Just need to ask you a few questions. And the girl, she like opens the door to, and she steps like halfway out. I want to catch inside the truck. Anela, a Carmen, I imagine there's like back windows. You could look back and see there's a cop car now, or you could do whatever you want. What do you want to do?
Let's see. I think Angel is probably like in the back. It's like probably it's like wiping down the counters and it's like everything when it's like although like sort of it's like watching from it's like the side of her eye and everything. Um let's see. And I think when the second officer basically sort of like pokes her head in and everything, it's like let's see. I think the entire time I'm observing and I'm trying to sort of let's see. Yeah, I think there's a lot of thoughts running through her head and everything. I want to figure someone out if I can.
Nice. I love it. Please do figure someone out.
Okay, so let's see. It's
Roll with
like,
Barrio.
yeah, unfortunately, that is my, it's like worst stat, I believe. Yep, -1.
Aha, -1.
It's like -1.
You're the eagle. You don't need to get along with people.
Okay, that is a 6.
Awesome. Go ahead and mark an XP.
Yep.
And on a miss, I'll let you ask a question anyway, but be prepared for the worst.
Enjoy. Let's see. What are their true intentions?
She has a shotgun, and her intention is that she's the backup. If you guys put up a fight, she's going to shoot your tires.
Oh my God. Let's see. Oh wait, I also had it's like oh wait, I kept on bird's eye view. That's fine. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, that's right. Oh, but
Yeah.
yeah, you're not exactly a distance. You'll have to hold on a
Yeah, I was
second.
just yeah, I don't think I'm yeah, exactly. It's like I'm at the back of the truck, but I don't think that's enough distance. Yeah, so I think sort of it's like I think I look over to it's like okay, so she intends to shoot down our tires if we try to resist, was it?
Yeah, that's her intention.
Okay. I think I look over to it's like Roman and Carmen and just it's like I'll catch up. I need to it's like finish it's like I'd like to finish cleaning up here. It's like first.
Are you sure you want me to leave while the grill is? It'll be probably fine. It,
Let's see. It's
I didn't
like
really put in a means of turning it off.
I
That
mean,
was
I'm
that
ready
was
to boogie if that's the thing. Like if we're doing that, like you can just give me the signal and we'll fucking book it. But
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys probably have protocol. This is probably a good time to fuga.
Yeah, I think it's like It's like, yeah, I think that's basically, it's like, yeah, because it's like, I think it is known to, it's like, the rest of the pack that it's like Angela is kind of very, it's like, has to be deliberate with her words and everything, especially when a threat is so, it's like close and she's trying to, uh, navigate in a way that doesn't, it's like, provoke them, it's like, into making the first move. So I think basically, it's like Angela's, it's like, suggesting, it's like, tread carefully, certainly, but at the same time, they're this close, so it's like we may have to, it's like act first.
Cool. So you guys have fuga, or it's actually fuga, and you have aliados. The clients are more than just regulars; they're your allies. So when the cops come, the people have been eating tacos. They're just eating their tacos. But when it looks like things are about to get weird, that the younger uh, policewoman, when she opens her door, a couple of customers come over to like ask her some questions, and that will give you a +1 to Fuga if you would like to roll. When you leave a hotspot in a hurry to avoid a confrontation, you clear the hotspot, then roll with hotspots marked. So La Fuente, we clear it, and you'll be rolling 2d6 plus 0. And we'll work out the narrative of how you guys hop aboard. I imagine Nez and Paz are, I don't know if you we'll figure out that too based on the roll. But
Oh wait, do we also get a free hotspot because it says at the beginning of the first session, mark one hotspot for
there you
free?
go. They give you a free. Here's some sample hotspots. You can create your own. When you sell tacos, each hotspot mark. At the beginning of the first session, mark one hotspot free of charge. Yes, you're right. So we should have rolled +1 on that original roll. I missed that. I apologize.
I mean, we
So
still, it's like, it still would have ended up being it's like it's like mixed
it's,
success anyways.
yeah, it still would have been mixed, but wow, there's so few die rolls. Which one of those do you guys want to have marked? You'll unmark La Fuente. Uh, Clear this hotspot, then roll with hotspots marked, so you still have one. You guys can figure out which one. So you just roll 2d6 plus one. And since Carmen rolled the opening, I think we'll leave this with either Angela or Roman, whoever wants to roll.
It's like, Rahman, do you have any idea what was like where we drove from?
Um, the factory?
Yeah, I could see that. Oh yeah, that might have been, it's like where workers process a mysterious substance. It's like that may or may not be insinuative of, it's like what we, it's like of what our, it's like, it's like what we've established. It's like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I'm down for that.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to unmark La Fuente. You're marking from the first of the session, factory on the outskirts where workers process a mysterious substance. And either one of you can roll 2d6 plus 1 to see how your fuga, how you get out of here.
You want to roll it for me?
Oh, you're talking on mute for me.
Yeah. I already did a roll actually, so would you like to do it or it's like unless it's like you're not in a position to right now.
No, sure. I can. I don't. It don't mind. Don't matter to me. None. That works for me. So 2d6 plus 1
Yep.
will be a 7. Yeah,
Okay. That
barely made
is
it.
on a 7 to 9, you choose one. You cause a significant mess during your escape. You leave something or someone important behind. You end up in another harsh situation.
Well, do we leave two people behind in the bar
I was
or
about to
We
say,
can.
like,
It seems like the narrative would carry that answer forward pretty
right.
easily.
yeah, that I'm nothing if not a story gamer, so that works for me.
So, Roman, how do you extricate yourself from this cop who was close on you? Like shove him back? Do you wail on him? You guys successfully get away. I'm just curious from the story perspective of working out that role. How does Roman get to the point where he can drive you guys out the heck out of here?
Yeah, so in my brain, Roman was like kind of like half sitting in the truck with the door open and like exchanging papers. And so I think I just like swing my legs up into the truck and slam the door. Uh, and like fire it off.
Nice.
Uh, yeah,
He draws on you, fires a couple of times, and hits then a bullet whizzes past Carmen, like right past your ear. And the three of you take off in Tacos Gabriel.
Yeah, and I'm like quickly like sliding down like it's like the order window and like closing any other it's like
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
potential entrances and
Putting
everything as we start rolling.
And
the lid on the deep fryer.
I'm quickly turning all the nozzles to stop all the gases and everything to the grill because it's like, oh, I don't know how this will handle with motion.
Awesome, and you guys don't have to deal with a problema yet. Sweet. Pause. You got that warning, and when you look outside, you see that the taco truck is leaving. So I got it under control. Everything's fine. What do you do?
That can be good. All right. Think, pass, think. Well, but we'll look over to where Ines is sitting with Eve, and Paz will just walk up to the booth and just say, Ines, amigo,
Uh,
I see you're enjoying the company of your lovely, what's your name again, senorita?
It's Eve.
Eve. Nice to make your acquaintance. The name's Paz. I'm a very good amigo of Ines here. We go way back. Trust me more than anyone else. So, Ines,
uh,
since you're preoccupied, I think, and you've been working so hard, I think you should take this opportunity and enjoy yourself. Take the rest of the day off, and you don't have to worry about uh, anything else. I'll cover for you. Think of this as a small favor.
uh, huh. Why are you, did you take care of the cherub issue? You talked to,
I I mentioned it, whether or not they've taken care of it or it's taking
Cherubs
care of
are real
itself.
too?
oh, yes, they're all under the same, what, angel umbrella.
But I just gives like a wording look to Ines.
And I just kind of sh like shrugs.
Right. Uh, anyways, you have the night off. You don't have to worry about getting back tonight. I'll cover it for you. So just enjoy yourself while I go back to the others, I guess.
Right. I She looks at Eve. She looks back at you. Like, you know what? Thanks. Cause so out of character, she doesn't know that the truck has left
I don't
based on this.
I don't think it's been announced. Maybe you heard a gunshot outside?
How normal is it to hear that? Is that just like I gotta go see, or is she like, eh?
Actually,
Mhm.
with how loud my grill is, I don't think the gunshot could be heard because my thing's hella
That's
noisy.
true. That's true. So, but the lack of the loud
Oh,
truck,
Ooh.
yeah, you're noticing at this point, Inez,
Huh.
that the din of whatever it was that Carmen did to make the grill better
Mhm.
is gone.
Okay. And is that one of those, oh yeah, that's definitely a problem things, or like, oh, maybe Carmen turned off the grill? Trying to think if she would go look outside or if she would take Paz's word for it.
Hmm.
Either way is hilarious to me. It would be interesting if she just took Paz's word for it and was like, okay, cool, I'll just continue this date, I guess. Like she's like, I don't know what this is. Um, but mm,
Yeah. And
I can go either way with it. Mhm.
And I guess as Paz then leaves Ines alone with Eve, Paz will just kind of give Ines like the whole like knowing look of I see what you have going on. Go have some fun and just leave.
She kind of flushes a little bit, like, no, it's not what you think. Like, she doesn't
Yeah,
say that,
that.
but that's the look she gives you.
Cool. Eve says, "Oh, this is great. You have the night off? Let's go to Zona Centro. Let's go have some fun. We could go to a club. I have some clothes. I think you're my size. They do have a dress code, but it's okay. I'm sure I can make you look nice. I've already called an Uber." She again pulls out her very expensive phone.
I like that Inez is getting swept away by this hurricane that is Eve.
Awesome. Uh, Gosh, we have time for more. I love this. Let's follow Carmen, Roman, and Angela. You guys successfully escape, and you only had to make one choice. Your choice was to leave a couple of your friends behind. We'll deal with pause in just a minute because the cops are probably going to come into the bar. But for now, I'm curious. Roman, you're driving. Do you guys have like a place? Because you didn't check. You don't have Mofles, the repair shop. So, do you guys live out of this truck? It doesn't seem like a truck you could live out of. So, do you have a place that you park it? I'm really curious about that.
I think I'm currently curious as to Carmen's situation, especially given the whole role situation.
Oh,
The what situation?
It's like the role situation.
Oh, see, I think I mean I have a workshop, so my thought was to offer up the thing of like maybe my workshop's where we might have our truck, you know,
yeah, works
hang
for
out
me.
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, I could see that because it's like part of me wonders if we sort of have it's like hideout or something at the heart of Durango. It's like or something where it's like not too terribly far from it's like direction, but just inconvenient enough where it's like if we're not close enough, then we can't necessarily like just return within the day or something. But
Yeah, and it makes sense to me that you would have some place because butchering an angel's you would have to have some kind of space for that. I don't think the taco truck is the right place to haul up carcasses and do
And
that
I
work.
and I do
So,
have a walk-in fridge full of weird ingredients.
yeah, and I
so
do have
Just
a eagle's nest. It's like
yeah,
technically.
so
that's
we have
true.
two places for questionable meats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
which means it's like I think that kind of implies that we have some sort of hideout or something.
so Roman, are you headed to Carmen's workshop, to Angela's nest, or somewhere else to hide out because you know you've left Inez and Paz behind?
Yeah. I like going to Carmen's workshop personally.
Yeah, technically my nest isn't really easily accessible for anybody other than me.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Which would
Also,
be a little bit unfortunate if Paz and Inez need to try and find us at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
and honestly, if it's safe, secret, and secure, does that mean the Paz doesn't know where it is?
I'd
Maybe.
rather they
Or
didn't.
Carmen? Or
I'd also
Carmen.
rather she
Yeah.
didn't.
True. Okay, cool. So tell us a little bit about this workshop, Carmen.
uh,
Where
I
in
mean,
town do you think it's located? Is it in a populated area, an unpopulated area?
uh,
Um,
my workshop is kind of uh kind of like uh where you would see normally you'd think okay there no one would have a workshop over here because it's like I think I have my workshop kind of hidden away in a car what do you call that thing where you like cars and various things can
like a
kind of get disposed of
junkyard?
and such. Junkyard, yes, basically a
Oh,
junkyard,
okay.
yeah. I like to hide away in the junkyard there. I think that's away
Nice.
from prying eyes or people hearing the sounds of whatever I'm doing in my workshop.
Is it
Oh, there's
along?
parts.
Is it outside of Durango city limits? Is it in city limits but in an impoverished area?
I would say it's probably an impoverished area within the city limits.
Cool. In a barrio. I like that. I like that a lot. So you guys head to the junkyard and you can park there and hide out. For now, it is a secure location.
It can be presumed that we all probably have phones on us, right? It's like, I mean, obviously not nearly fancy iPhones as like, Eve has or anything, but it's like presumably we have some means of, it's like
Of
trying to,
course.
yeah. So I think despite what pause, as I tried to assure Ina, it's like hella probably like in the group chat or something, or probably directly to it's like pause and it's like Ina is probably just like it's like quickly it's like as we're driving to the workshop, it's like quickly text, and it's like trouble at the it's like police will it's like come back and it's like we'll come back later. Or it's like if you it's like need us for anything, you know how to whistle for Roman.
Sweet. So yeah, pause and as you get that text at the same time, and as I think you're standing outside, the Uber is just pulling up. It's an Uber Black. It's a nice SUV. It's like the water bottles in the little middle area.
Yeah. I think I would send a message to Paz first, being like, "Night off, huh?" And, um, but
Paz,
since I,
okay.
oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say Paz will just simply text back, said I'd covered for you.
So, um, just kind of like glare at the response as if Paz could see it. But she trusts Angela would tell her if like she was needed. So, and I think part of her wants to believe that too because she kind of wants to go with Eve. So I think she does kind of um text back, she'll be like, "Got it. Just let me know when you need me. I'll be right there." Um and yeah. Yeah, I think that's sorry. Just let me know if I'm going too much on her. But I'm just like, oh, I feel like Inez is tempted, but by Eve and the way she like kind of does things. But I don't want to make it so that I'm always off on my own. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just kind of trying to
Oh,
feel out
I'm
the
loving
Yeah, I'm
characters.
this.
fine with
Oh
it. I
yeah,
am so
yeah.
curious
Oh
as to
yeah,
what
yeah.
happens.
I mean,
Yeah, I think that
have fun there, kid. Or actually, I guess not a kid, but whatever
Yeah, I knew
Inez is.
this is great. Okay, perfect. Then yeah, then that's what she'll do.
Excellent. You pile into the Uber Black and you're headed to Zona Centro, which is the downtown area with some clubs. And it's a little on the early side. So she directs the driver to take both of you to
Mhm.
her apartment where she's going to invite you in and plan on finding something for you to wear.
Proper dress code, right?
Yeah, that's
Um,
her excuse.
oh, oh. I don't think Inez picked up on the. She's just like, "Yep, I know these clubs have those codes." God damn it. She's ready for a new dress.
That's right. Cool. So we will cut back to pause. You are covering for Inez, letting her have a night out of the town of a good deed, indeed. And you've been left behind, so you don't have to work the grill anymore. Obviously, everything's fine with the truck. Uh, Diego believes that everything is copacetic with your pack. Anything you would like to do? Pause.
I think to first off, I think to Tahira's message, Paz would simply respond with "What did you do?" Specifically to Angela, as the "you" is uppercased fully.
I think on Hello just fire back the text. It's like I could ask you the question considering it was the cops that came to visit us. I
But
tend to
just
presume that they it's like show up it's like due to whatever it is you do.
but would simply respond with deflection. They're mature there, and will just then say, well, since I have the night off, I won't be responding to your messages, and just leaves it at that. And I think that you mentioned that the cops after like did the cops go after the stack and then lose them in the chase, or did they go into
Yeah.
like the bar?
I think the cops were delayed because some of the regulars got in their way a little bit. And then by the time that they were able to give chase, Roman had lost them, dished them.
All right. Okay, in that case, if the cops leave the area, they they aren't looking for the Paz or anything, then I think Paz will simply, I guess, given their newfound night off, will just, I guess, go into town a bit.
Fun. Cool. Good. So, it feels like we're heading towards what feels like a natural into the session. So I'll make a little bit of space because we have some time within our normally scheduled time. If folks had pocket scenes or if you had any specific things that you wanted to pursue. So I'm just putting that out there. Uh, and as just checking it, if Eve, while like changing clothes, if she's more flirty and makes an advance, is that something Inez is open to?
Yes. She'll try and not look as surprised as she feels. Like, but she'll finally realize, oh, that's what she invited me for. Whoops.
And then if it turns out that maybe you don't go out to the nightclub but just stay in for the night, is Inez open to that?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah. She's more interested in Eve than like whether Eve wants to stay in or go to the club. That's up to Eve.
Awesome. Eve seems super into this, like fixated on you. You are interesting to her and attractive. Um,
Oh.
and also you told her about this whole world she doesn't know about. So she focuses just on you, but later afterwards when perhaps you lie entwined on her oversized bed with silk sheets, she will ask more questions about angel hunting and if you've killed an angel and what do angels really look like. And I'm curious, is this a thing where you just spill out the information? Or are you concerned and maybe try to redirect her? How do you handle
No,
that?
I think she would be straightforward about it. Like, she may not like go into detail a ton, just because like for her, and correct me if this would be the wrong assumption to make, but like it sounds like this is kind of her life at this point. So
Yeah,
since she's not as excited or interested in it, like she wants to answer the question. She doesn't think it should be that much of a secret if somebody's already interested, like curious about it. And like, yeah, she'll answer, and probably you would have to ask a couple more questions to get a little more details, just because, like, to her, it's like, yeah, yeah, they look like this, or like, yeah, I've killed a couple before, like, or, but it's usually with the help of my pack. Like, it's not just me. Like, she's not just taking full credit
hmm.
for it or something. Um, and that's kind of, yeah.
Every detail that you unveil, she will pry for more and seems more thrilled about your. See, now you've gone from interesting person to wow, person from a whole different world to wow, this person hunts angels and this is amazing, and she's very, very enthralled with the idea of everything. So, yeah, she's
Well,
happily will like order in for some food to be delivered and try to make a night of just hanging out and prying more questions. And if you ever get frustrated with, okay, can we talk about something else? She will drift away from the topic for a bit and then circle back around a little later after she's gotten you a drink or something to like appease.
So she's really interested in that. Yeah, I think
Super
no, I think
interested.
I think Inez finds it kind of fascinating because it's like, oh, like seeing it like she's like, I don't see why it's so interesting. Like in her own head, she's thinking like, I don't see why it's so interesting, but it's kind of like it's kind of cool to see it from like this standpoint of like, oh, like the way Eve is looking at it is just kind of a very different perspective, I guess. Is kind of how I see it as looking at the whole situation. But yeah, yeah. So
Nice.
that,
Nice.
yeah.
Awesome. So we'll cut away from that. Maybe it's late at night at this point, and we'll slap back. Yeah, she asked for all your recipes. That's awesome. Do you have like a cookbook or is it online? No. So were there any scenes that folks wanted to have either with NPCs that have been established or with PCs? Let us. Sorry, I'm loving reading the chat. It's very amusing to me, but I do want to make that space for folks.
I think the one and only thing with like being at the workshop and everything is just Carmen being kind of laying out the thing of like, okay, and that junk pile, do not touch that junk pile over there. That's a very that there's a reason it's over there. Don't touch that. Over here, each and every junk needs to stay in its exact spot. If I can't find it later, I know one of you has touched it, especially you. And just kind of points at Angela in particular. In fact, don't touch any of my stuff.
Like, I think just sort of, it's like, that's fine. It's like, I don't think I even want to, it's like, stay in here.
Thank you. I think Carmen just kind of feel like, well, that's good because I don't really like seeing your face that often.
It's like, yeah, that's fair. It's like, I was gonna go, it's like, leave and it's like, keep watch anyway. And I think she does, it's like, takes as a sign too. It's like, basically, it's like, leave the workshop. And yeah, I think it's like, basically, it's like, yeah, she's gonna go ahead and just sort of, it's like, pace about sort of, she has some things to, it's like, think about anyway.
Fair enough. What about Roman? Once you guys head back to the workshop and Carmen makes a little bit of a fuss with Anhela, what's Roman doing?
That's a good question. Carmen, where are you keeping the tools of heaven? Are they just like, are they
Oh,
so cool they're on display? Are they
oh,
hidden? Are they
they
like,
are not hiding them. I think because it's like I think they're like on this like they're like right in like the center stage of where they would work on things and everything because it's like these are the my special tools that I have to use for every project now. So they're like right there, just like little trophies in a way. It's
uh, yeah? Then I think Ramon is like, uh, hmm, definitely interested in those. If he stands there looking at them long enough, do you have something to say about it, or are you just like, whatever, this is fine as long as he's not touching my stuff?
I guess the bigger question would be how Ramon like I guess displays their interest in everything and if it's they're just kind of looking at it. I think Carmen will just be like will kind of just be like, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of nifty little things in here. I'm pretty sure anybody would gawk at it. But if there's like anything else other than like looking at it, that might change Carmen's thoughts on that.
Hmm. I guess maybe by my posture, you can tell I'm a little bit more interested, right? Like leading into the dog aspect of things, right? Like I probably like lean across the bench in a way that you would if you were like squinting at something, but I'm very clearly like smelling them
Uh,
and like
uh, oh no! You're smelling it. That might be a little bit more problematic because you might get something with that's like sniffing them out. Yeah, I think Carmen's like, uh, the don't you don't need to look at those. Those are just they're just tools. They're nice and all, but like there's nothing that special about them. I mean, if you want to see some really cool tools, I mean, there's some over this way, like trying to just move you away from the workshop table there.
Yeah, when you point like, oh, there's some other stuff over here. Like the only thing that moves are my eyes, right? So I just like I'm staring straight ahead, and my eyes shift to look at you in the face, and I say, "Well, do those smell like angels?"
I mean, I work on angel parts and everything. I mean, of course, everything's going to smell like angel when you work with angel and all. Like, yes, you probably smell angel on it because yeah, I work with angel parts.
So then I'll like turn my head right to match the eyes, like the head now follows. Archangel.
Just to remind
Okay.
yeah, to remind, Carmen is in this scheme with pause.
Yeah,
So just a reminder. So
yeah,
go ahead. I just wanted to
but
remind you.
yeah, just the thing, like, okay. Don't tell Angela and all. I, 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 they're very fancy tools, and I found them, and now that I decided, why would I let something so good just go to waste? And so I kind of just had them.
You think they're being looked for?
I mean,
Carmen.
mm, say that
You know,
they're. I mean, they're angels have so many tools. What's a few of them disappearing here and there? They're probably thinking they just misplaced them somewhere.
much like your wrench. Uh, this really feels like a pause problem.
Uh, what do you mean a pause problem? Just
Well, I would expect this sort of thing. They're always up to something that is putting the rest of us into hot water.
uh, hey. I wanted to say what pause is working, what pause kind of does is much bigger. I may not, anger maybe two angels with this, but I think pause has way more grandiose schemes. Probably. I wouldn't know.
Angela, Angela might not be as hard on you if you weren't getting the rest of us in trouble. This
If
feels
Don't forget you can try to figure someone out here.
fair enough. I mean, I'm okay with just leaving it, actually. Like,
Okay.
if we want to just like leave the scene, I'm okay with that. I don't know how
Yeah,
you feel,
sure.
Clarice,
Yeah,
but like,
I think that's a good spot. Like there's plenty of tension right now going on, and definitely now Ramon is a little bit more aware of things.
yeah.
Carmen's not great at lying.
That's true. She
Carmen
isn't.
Carmen did not learn from pause. I will say that much. It's
Okay. Checking in on Hila. Was there any scene that you wanted?
I think I might want to, it's like hit up with my, it's like conecte. Let's
Ooh.
see. Think I wanna, it's like check up on my, it's like barrio and it's like, see if I can pick up any news.
Okay. So let's hit up your Connecte. When you hit up your Connecte for info or resources, tell the Barakame who you're going to and roll with Barrio.
Let's see. Does anybody, it's like at the table have any, it's like thoughts on who I should, it's like on which NPC I should try hitting up?
No, I think at least not at this. I'm kind of more curious to see who Angela will want to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like that is it's like it's like that is true. Maybe I should let the it's like dice decide for me because if I roll a six, I don't hear anything anyway.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, I mean, you also have Rodrigo.
Yeah, I know. It's like I keep looking at Rodrigo, like do I go to him? It's like uh it's like yeah, let's probably default to him unless it's like Rich, it's like Azumato Kame have it's like a
Well,
more
that
interesting idea.
sounds great. Let's go ahead and
Okay.
hit that roll. This is gonna be fun.
That is a five, so it doesn't it's like so unfortunately that's also a miss.
That is a miss. So on a hit, they're available and can get what you need at a fair price. That sounds cool. So we're gonna cut away from that. You're trying to find Rodrigo, and we cut to Inez and Eve. Two of you have been chatting for a while. Uh, we hear linked in the chat the music that's blazing in her
Yeah, I heard a
apartment,
bit of this.
and she's got uh, like a hookah that she set right beside the bed, and two of you. I mean, if you don't have to, Inez, but she is definitely going to puff on the hookah for a little bit, and then her very expensive iPhone, which she has like a little cushion for on the side table that she
Of
puts
course
it
he
on.
does. Mhm.
It buzzes, and you see the caller ID says Poppy, Papi, Daddy, and she says, oh shit, oh shit," and she puts the little stick of the hookah, the mouthpiece of the hookah
Yeah.
down, and she scrambles for a little bit. He always wants to do a video call, so just scoot over a little bit, and then she picks up the phone to. And makes sure that she looks okay, and then answers the phone, and she says, "Poppy!" And you can't help but look over her shoulder
Mhm.
to see that is Rodrigo.
Oh no.
So we cut to Anila, who you're looking for Rodrigo, and let's say that Rodrigo, you find him. He's at a nice restaurant, um, and he doesn't invite you to sit with him, but he's making a call. He's making a video call when you approach and see he's at the table. He's eating alone. It's a very nice, expensive restaurant, and he's eating alone. And he's just holds up his hand just a minute, and and then he says over the phone, and then you hear Inez, my little Phoenix, I am checking in on you. I heard that you may have gone to Fuente today. Poppy, I can go where I want. And yes, I did go. It was very fun. I met someone who is a very good friend. Did you know? Who is it? And she glances over at you, Inez. Kind of a check-in. What do you do?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Um, so tempted to just be and I was be like, I refuse to hide. Like just shrugging and letting God, that's gonna cause so many problems. But I mean, she was already okay. Just checking in with the table. So my first thought was, well, she wanted to like deal with the cherub right away, and then she forgot about it because Eve is very distracting. But like, so do you, okay, table. Do I have her like, in a moment of clarity, like shake her head and be like, now don't reveal me, or would she just like shrug? Like, I don't want to cause more problems than what people find fun. You know what I mean? So even though I think, oh, this would like be more her, I can always like change it up, you know?
I'm up for whatever.
Yeah,
I
I
don't,
don't mind either way, so
yeah, I
Okay.
don't think I've ever seen someone create more problems than was fun for me. So if you want to try, go for it.
Okay. It looks like I was worried for nothing. All right, perfect. Thank you guys. Then yeah, I think Inez will falter for a moment, but then like, just then shrug and like almost like saying like non-verbally, it's up to you.
Her eyes flash. Her name is Inez. And Angela, you overhear that, right? Because he saw it a video photo. You're standing nearby and you hear Eve. I don't know if you would recognize her from earlier today or not, but you definitely catch the name of Inez. And Rodrigo says, tell me a little more about this Inez. And I think at this point, that is where we will end that scene as she excitedly tells all about her new friend Inez. And Rodrigo pieces together that that is a certain Inez. So let us do our end of session stuff. So the good news about this game versus others, there are not any other things like the XP happens as it happens. Um, and I think we're good because I don't think we have any end of session moves. So we can
Mm,
transition to talking about wishes and stars.
mm. Sorry
Oh,
to cut
Dom?
in, but I think
Oh,
Paz
yeah.
would do like just like a small scene at the
Oh,
end. I
yes,
think
yes, yes.
I think like late at night, Paz would arrive at Carmen's workshop in the junkyard and will give back the wrench. Just say, so I found your wrench. It seems to have been in my pocket the whole time. And then with the wrench, probably also bring Carmen like one of her favorite snacks. If yeah, if you can think like what would Carmen like enjoy like, her favorite snack, Paz will basically just bring it over to Carmen and just say, ah, sorry for springing the grill thing on you. Didn't know it would escalate to such a point.
So wait, so apologizing for what was it again?
But basically apologizing to Carmen for springing the grill on her and didn't know that things would escalate to such a point.
And Carmen just kind of so you offered up a little like snack thing.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I think uh Carmen what like just kind of takes this kind of their favorite little thing that you brought, which was this kind of spicy little candy and everything, and just kind of sucks on it for a moment while hearing this, and just like, it's fine. I'm already now stuck on grill duty anyway, apparently. But it took you a while to find that wrench. Where I thought it was still in the. Did you like lose it outside of the truck or something?
I don't know, it seems that at one point it just got into my pocket and alright, I'll be honest. I just need a breather. So
Uh,
just went out, and I didn't think I would take so long, but there were some commotions, and I just had to take care of them. And before I knew it, before I could come back, you were running from the police here for some reason.
Uh, yeah. Out of curiosity, is is the ticket selling possibly why we had the cops? I didn't. No one told me why the cops were there.
Shh, I'll look into that.
Just so you know, uh, Roman Roman is already looking at me for something I've already done. So just fair warning, I might also catch up on you on what you're doing. So I'm not going to say anything. It's like your secret's safe with me. I'm not going to say nothing, but be careful. Roman's got a good nose.
I would hope so. But don't worry about it. My issues are mine to deal with. I won't let them affect you.
Uh, I mean, but you know, that is not that is something for Roman and Angela to kind of figure out if they about that. I'll just enjoy watching what happens because I'm so curious how where this thing goes, especially because maybe I'll find some more archangels who leave tools around because of this. When in hearing about your little project,
Yeah, let's not go in over our heads here.
that's not
I, I,
fun.
I think missing of one archangel is probably enough for the moment.
Fine, but yeah, just I'm going to teach you how to use the grill so I can escape the grill at least once in a while. If Angela
Right,
lets me.
right, right. I'll do so.
But yeah,
Wait, what do you mean? Did you do something to the grill?
so I've been working on this wonderful user manual. It's only 30 pages, so let me just get you started on that.
Bastard just, I guess, slams it down and I can the nearest chair and just resigns themselves to their fate.
Feels like a good place to end the scene. Cool. Fun. All right. Anything else, or folks ready to move to Stars and Wishes? Okay. Sorry about that, Dom. I apologize. All right. We start with wishes so we can end with stars. I feel like from session one wishes, I feel like we got an idea of the current dynamic on a bunch of fronts. So gonna check that one off. See how the scam affects the overarching story. I tried to lean pretty hard on that one. Character creation drama did that, but there was so much more. Can't wait. Didn't see the Wrath Vice from our perro, but we will soon, I'm sure. And yeah, we get to see you guys express yourselves through a few moves. Not many. We'll hit some more. So, who would like to lead off with wishes?
I am so curious to see how everything blows up.
Hey, mom.
Uh, yeah, I think I only have one simple, quick wish, which is just to see what the heck happens from everything that Inez is doing right this very moment.
I, I caught up on the chat after, and I just saw how many times you're like, trade secrets, Inez. God damn. I'm like, oh shit.
It was good. It was really good. Cool. Casey, Dom, Juniper, any wishes?
Oh, geez. just man, that powder keg setup. I'm trying to say something new aside from, oh, I can't wait to see how that all sparks into an explosion. I guess I want to say like, no, okay, hang on. Someone go first. Let me think, so I'm not just mirroring.
I can go next. In that case, I guess for my wishes, I wanna see how the meeting between Ayla and Rodrigo will go. That I believe has the elements to be quite a tense scene, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that all unravels. And
I'm sorry,
uh,
Dom, but meeting between whom?
Angela and what was his name again?
Uh,
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo? Okay, yes.
How that scene will unfold, because it seems like it's going to be quite a tense situation, especially as we might or might not have got him mixed up with his daughter. I'm sure he won't mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure that I will echo the one wish to just see Ines and Eve's continuous love story develop. And for wishes, I think we didn't see too much of Roman in this session, I feel like, and I want to
Yeah,
see a bit more Roman in the next session.
I
And
agree.
particularly, I want to see maybe like some scenes with Paz and Roman, because I think Paz has quite a few scenes with Carmen and Ines, a few with Angela, even though it was mainly through text, but not really much with Roman. So I want to see Paz and Roman, can I get some introduction in it? And yeah, I guess the last would be just to see how the will react to Paz's scam when it inevitably blows up.
Oh yeah. If I can jump on here. I really liked how at the very end, um, Ramon learned a little bit about like Carmen being involved and already being hinted at something going on with Paz, thanks to I believe it was Ernesto, right? Who was like, hey, I'm looking for Paz. So I'm very curious to see now that now that Ramon knows that how things might get more interesting if it stays a secret or if it causes more problems. Well, whatever happens, I just want to see what happens because it's a really fun little scam that's causing an issue with the Diableros, which is a lot of fun. Uh, so yeah, that would be my wish, I would say.
Good.
Hmm.
Casey, oh, Dom?
Just not, sorry, Casey, not to cut you off, but just wanted to add a little, I guess, edit to the Diableros reactor Paz scheme blowing up, is I do not think the scheme should blow up in the next session unless the dice just decide so.
It's fair.
But I feel like it might be one of those. I think the earliest I would want to see maybe like blow up would be like maybe this session after next session. I just would get a bit more time to just, I guess, culminate.
The
Oh
longest
yeah.
con.
It's like I don't need things blowing up right away. I'm just more curious, it's like as to how they blow up.
Yeah, sorry. I was not being like, oh, I need to see something out. It was more like it's funny how like it's slowly starting to spread and people are starting to find out, but not like they know everything about it. Not looking for things to just blow up or immediately or at all. I just want to see how things turn out.
You guys keep me fed with all kinds of exciting plots. I love it. Casey, did you have any wishes?
Yeah, much the same as everyone else. I guess I'm also interested in, there was an angel watching us, so that, I
Yeah.
mean, that feels like there's trouble there. Like I say, I'm all about the trouble, right? So bring it on. Yeah, and maybe, yeah, we'll see. Maybe pull off the watchdog move, which is if anybody is in trouble, I can just show up. So if you're in a scene and you think you're in trouble and you want some help, you can always call Ramon, and I'll show up and do Ramon things, I guess. So yeah, maybe we could see that happen.
Yeah, got to put some people in trouble.
Yeah, gotta stack that stress. Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah.
Okay. Casey went last with wishes, so you get to go first with stars. Did you have any stars you wanted to hand out to anything your fellow
Yeah.
players did?
Yeah. And you as well, Rich. Right at the beginning
Oh,
of the game, you said bullets for the gun of fun, and I'm gonna steal that because that was good. You also called us the pack of bad decisions, which I loved. I've played quite a few games with Clarice and Fumi, and you might be able to say that about us. Um, Also, Rich, at one point, you like took a drink, what I would say was in character, and I just love that touch. Um, Very good.
thank you.
Um, uh, oh, Juniper right away when you were like, oh, I happened to be the one that stuck my head out to check out the lay of the land, and then I was on the till. Um, Calling ET for cute for having all those wrinkles. I also wrote that down.
That was very funny.
Um, and the text you sent back to Pause being like, night off, huh? And also everything with Eve is great. Um, Pause pulling the move of like, hey man, give me a break on the grill real quick, and then never coming back. That's super classic. Also, I thought it was really interesting in that last scene that Pause a couple different times was like, "Let's not get in over our heads, Carmen," which felt pretty good. And just like always wheeling and dealing, like I owe you one, buddy. Um, yeah, uh, doesn't help. Um, yeah, Clarice and Fumi, it's always a joy to be able to like hit something at 1,000 miles an hour, like coming into the truck and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? What is happening here?" It's great, and yeah, always making problems for us. The Carmen grill situation is classic Clarice. Thank you, beautiful. And yeah, I like the kind of distance that our eagle is giving us whilst in the middle of everything. It's interesting. So, yeah. I think that's it for me. Yeah, awesome. Tons of
Excellent.
fun.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Then I think Dom, you are next. So, did you have any stars still left out there?
Okay. From the start, I'll echo what's been said. So far as I think I'll add in that haven't been said is I enjoyed seeing the man just being like kind of covering for the past to a certain degree. Maybe not covering, but at least not confirming or denying anything until he gets, I guess, more information. I enjoyed seeing the man do that. I didn't think he would do that, to be honest, but it was nice to see. Literally as well. I love how you handled the I guess the all the different elements as they came into the scene and just made life much harder for everyone else. Enjoyed seeing Ernesto just, I guess, greed a pass for some sort of insurance, like any sort of insurance in the past, just to deflect it to not such a great degree. Completely just to love the addition to Eve. And I guess it's also just to as well Julian plays. I don't know, I feel bad about having to do like a romance side plot with Eve. I'm personally all for it when
Okay.
I
Thank you.
see people do it because I'm also like in another like campaign of something else, and in that game we also have like a player that's started at nowhere at romance with an NPC, and I can like live to see a session of the romance as it happens.
All right.
And it's a little bit about that. I'm looking very much looking forward to seeing how this develops. I think this is going to be a nice start because this is the Jaguar, the kind of like lone predator, and it's like, and she has a dormant side uh, plot. Like, I didn't think that would happen, I didn't really see like any of our characters have like it's a sort of a dominant side plot. It's really not Ines. So that's I think a good thing that came out starts to both rich and new for just making that happen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Was not expecting that.
Yeah, and I guess what other stats can I mention that haven't been, I guess, mentioned too much? I guess just love seeing Angela's little texting between the different groups and how it just seems like no one in the text seems to give her any like a mind at all.
Oh,
And I guess Chris, I just enjoyed seeing Carmen in action, like after hearing a bit about her in last session for recreation. I was not disappointed in seeing how she fixed the situations that she found herself in. So I think yeah, that's it for me. Might hop back in again if I can think of something that is happening I feel like attention to, but I can't think of anything else at the moment.
Okay. Thanks, Pod. Thanks, Dom. Juniper, did you have any stars left out there?
all right. Yes, I have to say the way you at the very end how you tied the video call into so that like we have the potential to find out about Angela's on that side and Inez is on this side and we're like, and we don't know. I don't know. That was just really clever. And then you making Eve Rodrigo's daughter, I was like, holy shit, how did I not see this coming? You said she was incredibly rich, but not by her own money. So that was awesome. And do appreciate everyone like taking a second to just hear me out and when I was like getting worried that I was like being too much in one direction or the other. Um, but story wise, I really like sorry, the part where Paz just like you did a good like totally like and Az was like, "Oh, you weren't used to be working together." I was like, "What? No, look, you did such a good job." And then pats her on the head. I was like, "What are you doing?" This guy has like no fear. He keeps changing like the situation, or at least like verbally to his like favor. So that was really fun. Felt very much in line with the playbook. Um, and meanwhile, then seeing Rahman being like, "No, I give you my word. We're gonna deal with this," or like, "We don't do that." And coming in and being like, "What the fuck's going on, guys?" Uh, I left for like 10 minutes. This is what is this? Um, oh my God. And then I'm sorry, but the way Carmen was like, I'm gonna deal with this. I have an idea. And then like technically did solve it, right? Like even though like the girl now has a 30-page manual. I don't know. Sounds like a solution. At least to me. So that was a lot of fun. And I'm really enjoying the sort of mystery or you have this sort like the way Angela is being played, Fumi, it's almost like enigmatic. So it's like, oh, what is she up to? Like, it's really interesting to me. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing more. Curious what they're going to get into. So, yeah. Um, thank you guys for playing with me. It was a lot of fun, and thank you for running, Rich.
Thank you. Thank you. Fumi, any stars left out there? And by the way,
Uh,
Clarice, I'm not going to forget you. I am not going to forget you. I am not going to forget you.
yeah, honestly, I could go on, but I guess a particular one that stood out to me that hasn't already been is like mentioned was okay, so like the moment you mentioned it's like Eve comes from a lot of money and everything, it's just like okay. It's like, okay, she's going to be important. And the moment she started really aggressively buttering Inez up, I was just like, oh, she's setting her up for something. She is so setting her up for something the entire time. And then the moment with the last scene when it's like you mentioned, it's like when the phone rings up and it's Poppy, and you're like, oh, it's like, and it's like, oh no, he always insists on doing a video call. Was the moment it all clicked for me. It's like I think people probably noticed right before the actual reveal, where I was just like, wait, oh no, because it's like especially since I followed right after I rolled for it's like to hit up my connected. It's just like it's like the moment you're like, oh yeah, he insists on video call. It's just like there it is. And then the moment it's just like, and there's Rodrigo on the other screen. Yep. Love it. Oh
I was
goodness. I was
when you said I want to hit up my connecte and we read the move and you had to pick somebody. I was like just mentally going, please pick Rodrigo, please pick Rodrigo, please pick Rodrigo. When you did, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, and then the moment it's like I rolled a miss, and then it's just like, okay, we're gonna it's like cut right there, and then right over the moment you mentioned, it's like Eve's like, oh yeah, Poppy always wants to do a video call, and just it's like the way everything clicked, it's just like, wait, oh no, and then just immediately just like, yep, there it is.
Good.
It's like so good. Goodness, it's like love. It's like yeah, it's like love all the dynamics we've gotten to see so far. It's like tragically kind of reaffirms it's like all the feelings within it's like Angela basically like oh it's like definitely has more of a trusting is like question mark almost it's like sort of it's like not so much entirely wordless sort of thing but definitely like shows it's like more of a it's like thing where she's willing to depend upon it's like Inez and Ramon and then has a very Paz and Carmen are two rebellious teenagers that I have to aggressively give space to because it's like because they are having conniptions. It's like, and then Carmen went and then modified the oven, and it's like, or this, it's like the grill and everything, and then it's like just okay, too much space. Now I have to, it's like, unfortunately, go, it's like hard on her, and the whole, it's like, and unfortunately, it's like, congratulations, you did improve the grill. You're also now the only person who knows how to operate it, so it's like now you're on, it's like permanent grill duty, and the way you just hit on the whole, at least I know how to operate, so they just, oh, I love it. It's like more of that. And it's like the entire it's like but yeah just everybody's dynamics with each other from like Paz just basically like half it's like just practically cursing Carmen it's like take over the grill for them and everything just like yeah I'm gonna go look for your it's like Reg hard cut to the very end of the session hey I finally found it turned out it was in my pocket the whole time also here's some snacks for an apology.
Oh,
Goodness and it's like like Juniper brought up with how it's like Paz just patted Inez on the head. It's like and it's like despite it's like and everything it's like the overall sort of it's like the sort of it's like cooperative but also somewhat distant is like partnership between in it's like Inez and Angela so far and it's like the very it's like definitely it's like feeling kind of like sibling vibes between Angela and it's like Roman where like it's like where it's like Roman is like basically being like the second sort of it's like straight man essentially is like the group where it's like where it's like suddenly we have it's like both adults of the group it's like having to scold it's like Carmen for what the heck did you do with the grill it's like, randomly pulling out the it's like La Policia with shotguns it's like getting ready to shoot our it's like wheels it's like goodness the everything with Paz being a walking Ticketmaster scheme is like it's like it's like I think as everybody already brought up the entire drama that is building up between Inez and Eve, and also it's like continue to love Carmen. It's like really having the whole I'm going to it's like solve things by fucking things up more, and also holding against, and also personally holding against it's like Angela because you really should. It's like I am so curious as to if these two ever resolve anything between the two. I could honestly go on, but it's like but yeah, it's basically stars for everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and it's like stop now.
Excellent. And Clarice, please bring us home with any stars that are left out there.
Oh, you don't want to forget about me?
Nope, I do not.
Yes, stars for first of all, just Casey immediately having Roman just notice uh the uh the angel tools already love how we already have that out there of like hey this is something I expect Paz to do was I love that line it was like beautiful and then also enjoyed just how Roman in general was just handling themselves in the bar and everything a lot more Roman seems to have a little bit better head on their shoulders than some. I could say that much. And then also stars for Paz. How just casually taking my wrench and everything and being like, oh no, I know where it's at. Let me go get that. You man the grill. I loved just the little trade off of the responsibility to then go off and do your own thing. And also just how Paz in general is also handling Inez from the moment Inez came out to the moment where it's like, oh, you know what? Just take the day off, enjoy yourself. I got you covered. Who trusts Paz? I don't know at this point because it seems like the one person you shouldn't trust on anything. Should always have a little bit of doubt on that. Um, uh, also stars Inez for having me the entire time being like, Inez, you're getting buttered up. Oh, Inez, stop. And just just Inez's like awkwardness in general with Eve as a whole was just a delight. And then also enjoyed just Inez just having to accept that Carmen's like, no, go on out, and just accepting, okay, yep, I'm going to go get Paz instead now, which was just great. And also the fun of finding out everything that happened via text. It's beautiful. And then stars for Angela just being one, trying to kind of man the ship, but also dealing with Paz, who by all means will not allow the ship to be manned if they have a say in it, and dealing with Carmen, who clearly does not want to deal with you, and then you have Inez and like kind of being its own unique element that you're having to keep track of that you don't know about yet. And then you like, yeah, I like the once again Angela and Roman's kind of dynamic and just the fun thing of like, it's like, what the hell are you doing? And like both of them just kind of just losing it over Carmen's addition to the grill. Just loved it, and also looking forward to seeing what the heck happens with Rodrigo. That will be a lot of fun, I'm pretty sure.
Sure hope so. Well, that was wonderful. I think I have as much fun as hearing y'all stars as I do the game. It's great. You guys are really fun. Thank you all so much for playing. With that, we are already a little over time. I apologize for that. We will bring this recording to a close. Thanks for playing.